Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? I'm right here. I'm right here. Yes, I am. Have you missed me? I only did 7 videos in one day. How many YouTubers do that? Well, anyway, get your cup of coffee. Put me on hold and go get your coffee. I'll wait. You're back. Well, let's have a cup of coffee together. How was your day? Really? Yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. You know, sometimes in spite of all the junk of the world and the problems of our lives, well, for me, if I stay focused on Jesus, He is the joy that I need. He never promised us, by the way, that we would be happy. I hate when I hear Christian people say, well, if you become a Christian, you'll be happy. No, you won't. There's all kinds of troubles. As a matter of fact, we're promised we'll get extra troubles. That if they were troublesome to Jesus, they'll be troublesome to us. But the joy of the Lord is our strength. And I don't take that lightly. That's the scripture. But it's important to know those because they help remind you when you're having a tough time that it's not happiness that keeps you going. It's the joy in spite of heartache, in spite of unhappiness. And that is your strength. That is how you keep going. So yeah, you can have a not great day. And certainly there's some rough things going on in this world right now. But I still have joy. I hope you know that. I hope I exude it. Have you ever exuded something? Not exhumed. Exude. Not protrude. Exude. I protruded too. One time I had a protrusion of hairs. They were just like everywhere. What in the world happened here? Do you see this? I did that liner. I don't know what that's about. But I can tell you this, if it's dried, it's going to be there. There's no getting it off. Well, I hope you're going to be able to take me seriously. Because, you know, being taken seriously is something I certainly aspire to in these videos. Okay. You know what? I got to just show you. These are my little K-cups. I know I have a whole little, you know, that little thing that you load. It's a little spiral 3-level thing that you put all your K-cups in for your Keurig. But I've gotten to where I just fill the whole thing with just 2. And it's these 2. It's the Kahlua, which is made by Keurig. Is that right? Well, I don't see another brand name, so I hope I'm not in trouble. And then the Van Hoot Raspberry Chocolate Truffle. That's made for... I think this is Kahlua brand. And these are my 2 favorites. This is my morning coffee. It's just, it does not taste like Kahlua to me. It just is a real mild tasting coffee. It's rich, but it's not strong tasting like Starbucks is or something. But it's more than just like water like McDonald's is or something. So I like this. I like Chick-fil-A. I know you're thinking, yeah, well, you work at the home office, but I do like their coffee. But my absolute favorite is this Raspberry Chocolate Truffle by Van Hoot. And I get this at Bath & Body Works. No, Bed Bath & Beyond. It's so, no. And this I can have at night and it doesn't bother me. Actually, if I do a decaf, it's the Krispy Kreme decaf, by the way. But I can usually have this early in the evening and it doesn't make me like not be able to sleep. Of course, I don't know why I have insomnia. Anyway, so those are my 2 favorites. And what we have in there right now is that just wonderful raspberry chocolate truffle. It's just delicious. It means you don't have to go get a piece of cheesecake because it's in your coffee. So I hope you've had a good day. If you haven't, I hope you have the joy of the Lord. By the way, if you guys ever want to talk to me about my faith, I'm so wide open about it, obviously, you can tell. Or if you're ever struggling, or you don't really know what you believe, feel free to send me a message, and then we can private message offline if you want. Or I'll give you my phone number, and we can talk. If you're in Georgia, we'll meet up. Okay. back to the lighter things of life. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Last that I had beside the cement one, which I ended up not really liking the cement one. It was too, I'm so pale, it just washed out my hands. And I like this kind of dark color, and this is called Under Your Spell. Again, it's like whatever. But there's so many names in makeup that I'm just like, really? But this is kind of like a cherry black. I mean, it's got a black undertone to it. But this isn't as red as it is kind of bronzy. See? I really do like it. It's perfect for fall. Perfect. It's Wet n Wild. What was it? $2? $1.99? Something like that? I don't know. You want me to get my receipt out? It's less than $5. Calm down. Okay, well, I am fixing to do, that's what we say down here in the South, and some of you have made comment about that. I just pulled out a beautiful curl situation here. Well, that looks lovely. Please note it. I don't think it'll stay that way for very long. See, pretty? These earrings are from my boss. It's so cool to have a girly girl boss that gives you, like, girl gifts for no reason at all, or Christmas or whatever. Forgive me for sniffing so much. It is getting really cold. It's supposed to go down to 30 degrees in Atlanta, Georgia tonight. And I'm just like, it beats being 100 degrees in the heat. I will take the cold any day because you can always wrap up in a blanket. But when you're hot, you can't do anything. But just like stand in front of an air conditioning unit or strip. I'd rather not do the latter, especially at work. Luckily, I'm right under the unit, the little thing at work. So, what else do I want to tell you about today? Oh, I'm going to sniff. I'm sorry. My nose is running. It's very cold in the house. We're trying to keep the heat bill down so I can afford my makeup. I'm just kidding. Alright, so this is what I got in the mail today. And of course, it came directly from Chanel. So when you open up the box, like the outer box, and you open it, it's all white, this color white, inside with the name Chanel on the back piece. That is such a classy presentation, and it is such a difference that it's why I order from Chanel direct rather than go through Nordstrom. When I get Nordstrom, it's a brown box. They do give you samples. But I think Chanel gave me some Sublimage samples that are $200 eye creams. I just can't. I'm not going there. I'm not going to even see if I like it. It's wrong. Oh, I always send myself scriptural notes. They always say, do you want a gift card enclosed? And I always say, yes. And then I do a scripture. 2 reasons. One thing, somebody's got to type it up, and I hope it ministers to them while they do. Second of all, it's really cool to open your Chanel card and get a scripture. And there it is. And now I have it on a card that has the CC Chanel. Isn't that cool? One of which I just gave to a friend. She's having a tough time. So she just got a card in the mail. She doesn't know yet that it's a Chanel card. Isn't that cool? But this one says, don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, and I will help you. That's Isaiah 41:10. That doesn't mean you won't have any problems. That means you will have him with you, and there's nothing more important when you go through tough times than to have him with you. He's not necessarily going to stop the tough times, y'all. And his thoughts are bigger than my thoughts. His ways are bigger than my ways. And I don't know why he allows what he allows, but he knows why. And the cross proves that I can trust his love and his power. So, enough preaching for the day. Let's get into the Chanel package. But isn't that kind of fun? When people say, do you want a free gift message enclosed, you can add whatever you want. Okay, and then of course they use their little black CC sticker to seal the tissue. And the samples always come in this nice, it's kind of like a nylon silky bag. It's nice. I use this to put my cords in, my phone cord in, because it's so silky. My husband's doing the I'm going to sleepy sign. Because he knows I'll be up all night with you. Wait, come here. Kiss your wife goodnight immediately. Immediately! Now! Doesn't he mind well? Just kidding. He's the man of this house. And don't you ever forget it. I know I don't. Alright, so. Here's the big O. Put it over your head and go oversharing, Beth. Alright. Here is the, oh look, this is, no, I'm not kidding. This is the sample Sublimage La Creme, and it is a Ultimate Skin Regeneration Texturizing Cream. meaning it's supposed to help you anti-age. Ultimate Skin Regeneration Cream for face and neck, for supreme comfort and texture. This is a very expensive line because it's Chanel's best technology for skincare. So I wouldn't ignore that. I wouldn't say that it's not true. It is true. Okay. And then, of course, I know this is boring to y'all, but it's my one and only foundation. You guys, I've tried so many foundations, and I just have to tell you, I always come back to this because it works. It is good. Now, by the time you guys see me, when I film, I have worked, because this isn't my full-time job. I know most YouTubers, it's their full-time job. That's not me. I'm a secretary. I'm a senior executive administrative assistant. I am. But by the time I get home, it's probably 12 hours, 14, maybe more, because I've worked a full 8-hour day plus some, probably 10 to 12 by the time I actually get home and drive time and everything. So that's when you're seeing me. So this is worn off, but no kidding, this has got a sheer coverage in the sense that it goes on and blends so perfectly you almost can't tell it's on, but it gives full coverage in the sense that it evens everything out. The only thing it doesn't do is fully cover this age spot, which I use my little age spot touch-up from, is it Maybelline? Anyway, or is it CoverGirl? I can't remember. I've shown y'all in videos before. I am always looking for something to make this go away, but nothing's made it go away yet. But this is in color number 22. Beige Rose is my color. And then the other thing that I was going to tell y'all about is that I'm fixing to do my plan with me. And we will be looking at all of these little regular stickers. Remember, there's the baby stickers. And then we're going to be looking at a few different kinds of Christmas stickers. And I will walk you through which ones we might use. And then we'll pick one and then we'll do the plan with me. So, in that vein, here's the ones we're going to be picking from.